So today we're going to learn how to compare a fraction to a decimal or a decimal to a fraction. So we're going to look at two different values and then determine whether they're greater than, less than, or equal to. And really, to make sense of fractions and decimals, we need to first start off and remember that all fractions are division problems. And once we realize that they are equivalent values just written in two different ways, two different forms, that really helps us to make sense of comparing them and being able to determine which value is greater than or less than. So today we'll be doing a few problems together, and then make sure you stick around till the end so you can try our bonus question. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, with comparing fractions, so we're comparing fractions and decimals, and we're going to determine if it's greater than, less than, or equal to. So we're going to start here with number 1, 1 6/10 compared to 1/6. And so you either want to rewrite them both into the form of a fraction or convert them both to decimals. So the way you convert a fraction into a decimal is all fractions are division problems. 1 divided by 6, it's the same thing as 1 divided by 6, or if you're going to do long division, 1 divided by 6. So 6 does not go into 1. I drop or add my 0 and my decimal point, and then I say 6 goes into 10 one time. I have 4 left over. I drop in a 0. 6 goes into 40, so I know 6 times 5 is 30, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 7 is 42, so we'll do 6 is 36, and I get 4 again, so I can see that that's going to be repeating. Okay, so I have 1 6/10 compared to 1600ths repeating, and I know that 1 is a dead giveaway. 1 is greater than 1/6, and so that would be my answer to number 1. Okay, number 2, we have 2/10, so I'm going to convert that into a fraction because that's how I say it, 2/10. And if I simplified that, I know it would be 1/5, okay, compared to 2/3. And then I'm just going to draw it in fraction form so I can visually see which one is bigger. So 1/5 looks like this, 2/3. When you draw your bars, make sure they're both the whole bar is the same size because we're making 3 equal parts out of the whole. And now I can visually see that 2/3 is much bigger than 1/5. And so 2/10 is less than 2/3 would be my answer to number 2. Okay, number 3, we have 3/10 compared to 3/10. Well, geez, if I say it out loud, I can see right away that these are equal. 3/10 equals 3/10. Okay, let's just convert this into a decimal to prove it. 3 divided by 10. 10 does not go into 3, so I add my decimal point and a 0. 10 goes into 30 3 times evenly with 0 left over. So 3/10 equals 3/10. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and have you try it. And let me kind of erase so we can see this problem. You're doing number 4, 4/10 compared to 1/4. Is it greater than, less than, or equal to? That's our bonus question for today. Today we worked on comparing fractions and decimals, and hopefully you saw that once they're in the same form, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy to see which value is greater or less than. But if you want to learn more about fractions or decimals, I've linked some more lessons for you in the video description, so be sure to check those out. Also, all the problems we did today are straight out of our Summer Before 7th Grade workbook. I know many of you that are watching are working through that workbook, and we're already through week 7, so way to go. If you would like a copy of your own, that's also linked in the description. Thanks for learning with me today, and we'll see you on the next lesson.